Well, good evening, everyone. I'm Ross Galabreeze, Executive Editor of the Herald-Star and the Weirton Daily Times, and on behalf of everyone involved with the Herald-Star Jefferson County Chamber of Commerce Speaker Series, it's my pleasure to welcome you to this very special evening. Joining me is John Kukaris, the Chairman of the Jefferson County Chamber of Commerce, and in just a moment we'll announce the name of the speaker for our April 3rd event, which will be held at 7:30 p.m. in the Steubenville High School auditorium. John?
Well, thank you all for being here. As he mentioned, I'm John Kukaris. I'm chairman of the board for the chamber. I thank you all for coming out on what could be a snowy and somewhat treacherous night a little bit later, so we do appreciate you coming out. We've got a really exciting announcement for you. We've got a lot of great partners to thank, and we'll get to that in just a minute as well. For those of you who have seen the previous two speakers that we had in town, I'm sure you'll really appreciate what's coming up here in April. I'm really happy to be a part of it, or for the chamber to be a part of this speaker series, bringing something pretty special and unique to our valley. Our last two speakers, as you know, Clint Hill, the CIA agent that was assigned to the Kennedy detail back in Dallas in '63, and Antonio Mendez, who was part of the famed Argo situation with the Iran hostages. We're both very, very good speakers, very an important part of history that you got to get a unique look at, and I think you're really going to like what we've got coming up for you in April. So again, we're happy to be a part of it, and I'll let Ross continue.
All right, thank you, John. And now, we're very proud to announce that our next speaker will be Richard Phillips.
Wow.
Now, Phillips is the merchant mariner whose ship, the Barsk, Alabama, was hijacked by Somali pirates in April of 2009. For 5 days, Phillips was the center of the world's attention after he was captured by the pirates and they took control of his ship, which was carrying food aid to Africa. Phillips and 3 crewmen were held at gunpoint on the bridge, while the remainder of the 20-member crew managed to wound the leader of the pirate brigade and demanded the other pirates release their captain and leave the ship. The pirates, meanwhile, had scuttled their own boat and made demands for fuel and food. Phillips had made the decision, however, to protect his crew and offered himself as a hostage. And once he and the pirates had settled into one of the ship's covered lifeboats, the crew of the Barsk, Alabama attempted to trade the captured pirate for their captain. After they released the pirate, the other pirates refused to honor their commitment and fled with Phillips. He was held hostage in the small lifeboat with the pirates and had little hope to cling to except the knowledge that he had done all that he could to provide safety for his crew. The Navy responded to the scene, and negotiations with the pirates and officials aboard the USS Bainbridge were undertaken, and the standoff dragged on until April 12th, when SEAL snipers made the decision that Phillips was in imminent danger and eliminated the pirates and rescued Phillips, who was hailed as a hero for surviving his ordeal. Now, his book, A Captain's Duty, Somali Pirates, Navy SEALs, and Dangerous Days at Sea, was the inspiration for the critically acclaimed and award-winning film Captain Phillips, which you're going to have the opportunity to see in just a few minutes. A little bit about Phillips. He's a graduate of the Massachusetts Maritime Academy and a member of the International Organization of Masters, Mates, and Pilots. He still is a licensed merchant mariner. He and his wife are the parents of 2 children and reside in Underhill, Vermont.